How's it going, guys? Apex here. Welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing today? I hope you've had or are having a really awesome day. Tell me down below what you got up to and what you're going to get up to this weekend. One quick thing though, what's been happening? My two recent videos are at like 40 views. I think they're actually below 40 views. Like, honestly, what is that? The first one got around 18 likes, which is pretty decent, but not a lot of views. Then my previous one is now on about 5 or 6 likes. Is YouTube broken, or the video is just really that poor? Just tell me down below what you think. But anyway, this video is going to be a bit shorter than the other ones that I've been making recently. No reason for that, mainly because I wanted to update you guys to tell you that I'm back home and starting to grind out games now. And pretty much in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys and tell you some of the things that I got up to whilst I was away in New York. So to start things off, we'll go to the day we left. So we started to leave, or we all had to meet up at school at 4 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday, with our flight at 10 to 9. Then we didn't end up leaving and taking off for New York until about 2:30, so that just meant loads of waiting around all day, which honestly sucked. And it also meant that our first day in New York was shortened massively, especially because we got there, I think maybe 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening, I think it might have been. So pretty much we got there, had dinner, whatever, went to a local pizza place. It wasn't too good, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. The pizza, I picked the wrong choice, to be honest. Most of my friends and all that had a better pizza, which was a bit annoying, but yeah. But the worst thing was, because we had to meet up at school like so early, it just meant we woke up early for no reason really. We were waiting around till like late afternoon anyway, so we could have just woke up at like 11 o'clock or even 10 o'clock and left, sort of thing, and still made it for our flight. But basically, when we got to New York, oh damn, the cold hit everyone so hard, I'm not even gonna lie. It was about -5 degrees outside, so yeah, it was pretty freezing. We went to get pizza from a local restaurant, which I said, mine wasn't honestly the best, but you know. But I'm just going to cut short what happened and what we actually got up to for the whole trip. So we went to the Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty, a basketball game, which was honestly incredible. I'd never been to a basketball game before, so I thought it was pretty decent. The atmosphere was honestly incredible there as well. We went to Rockefeller, I think it's called, Rockefeller Center, and the top of the rock, which is the top of that whole building. The view there is honestly incredible, and I loved it. I thought that was probably my favourite thing to do there. And then obviously basketball in second, because I'd never been. The atmosphere was sick yet again at the basketball game. We went to Planet Hollywood for food. It was pretty paying restaurant, to be honest. The same as the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Times Square is pretty sick and looks really incredible for me at night. But then, personally, I don't think it's a bit of a letdown, to be honest. Like, the shops are a bit poor. They don't have a lot of great things there, and you're just getting overcharged for stuff, which isn't that great, I don't think. But it's still pretty sick to be on Times Square, as I've never been there before. I did like it, obviously, but I was hoping for better things at the shop. But other than that, yeah, so we go to the main thing, which was where we stayed. Now, where we stayed, it was a hostel, about 5 or 10 minute walk away from Times Square. It was pretty decent, to be fair, but the place was called the YMCA Hostel. It was pretty awful, and the rooms were tiny. But other than that, we had good fun there, I'm not gonna lie. The worst thing was, though, obviously, because the rooms were so small, we all had to share bathrooms as well. I found that was one of the most annoying things ever. Oh, I also forgot to mention as well, we went to Macy's, which is one of the largest department stores in the world. So if you ever find yourself in New York, then I suggest you go to this store, because it's honestly incredible. It's got things like Ralph Lauren, Gucci, Calvin Klein, Adidas and Nike, and a load of other things as well that you might be interested in too. Now, I bought myself a sick pair of trackies as well. They're sort of like grey, shiny, silver, whatever you want to call them. New Balance shoes and an Adidas hoodie. Oh, and when I went to the basketball game, I bought myself a snapback as well, which looks sick. And if you ever wanted to see what these things that I bought look like, then just tell me down below and I'll upload them to my Twitter, which you guys can also follow if you check out in the description down below. Now, I really wish that I was confident enough to vlog for you guys, because I could have done like a week in the life, or just like a general vlog of my whole time out in New York, which would have been sick, because I'm sure most of you guys who haven't been out to New York or to America would have loved to see what I got up to, and would have loved to see what things got up to, what things look like in New York and stuff like that, like all the different buildings, the views, etc. And I feel like vlogs are really interesting to watch. That's what I think anyway. So mainly so you can see what people are getting up to through the day, and if you haven't been to a place, you can see like the sort of surrounding areas and whatever. And the worst thing about going to America, though, in my opinion, I think, is probably the jet lag afterwards. Now, this honestly sucked, and I still feel awful now, and I'm still like always tired through the day. Jet lag basically messes up your sleeping pattern. Just trying to get used to the time difference again is really annoying. But other than that, the trip as a whole was honestly so sick, and I'd love to go back again. Or, to be honest, I'd probably prefer to go to Los Angeles. I've always wanted to go to LA and just see that pier and the beach and whatever from GTA, to be honest. But yeah, it was just pretty sick. I'd honestly do anything just to go back to New York again. Anyway, I think that's about it, and that's going to wrap up the video here today. So I just thought I'd make a quick video talking about the trip and what I got up to, and just say that I'm back now. I'm trying to grind out some more games, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And if you did, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and as always, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. So peace out.